Weather on the Threes, sponsored by Spring Green Lawn Care.
Heading on to 5:53 this morning. Good morning and welcome back into WYFR News this morning. Let's take a look at our forecast as you're getting ready for the day. We have a beautiful sunrise starting to make its appearance. Tsunami Express River Camp, though our official sunrise time is at 6:15 this morning. And it's going to feel very fall-like out there. So I feel like a nice sunrise kind of leans into the fall feel because it's nice to wake up early, have a bit of coffee, maybe sitting on the back porch with the windows open and enjoying those cool conditions there this morning. Max Storm Tracker showing off our relatively clear skies. Still a little bit cloudy overhead depending on where you're at, but the sunrise is going to burn off those clouds pretty quickly. Right now we're sitting at 52 degrees here in Rockford, and our dew points, want to point that out, sitting at 48, so incredibly comfortable out there and kind of contributing to that fall-like feel. Let's get to a few of our first alert weather headlines this week, as we're going to notice that cool fall-like start to the week, and highs are going to rise into the mid-70s as we continue on. Do want to point out we do have a few showers and storms possible once we get into Thursday towards the end of the week, and we're going to be ending things with some cool conditions. So lots of good things to look forward to, especially if you're a fan of fall. This is kind of that fall preview. Currently winds are relatively calm, though some parts of the state line it has ticked up just a bit, 7 miles per hour here in Rockford and up to 10 up into Monroe, Wisconsin. And as we're taking a look at our temperatures as well, most of us are now into those mid to low 50s, 50 in Belvedere, 50 down into Rochelle, though a couple of still holding on to those upper 40s, 49 over in Freeport and into Mount Carroll as well. Want to touch on the mugginess because we're not going to really experience it here today at all, which is some good news after what has been kind of a hot and muggy summer. Though Thursday, want to bring your attention to that is our next best chance to see some rain come into this state line. And with it, it's just going to bring up the dew points closer to that 60-degree mark, though still not going to be anything like we've really experienced for a good portion of the summer. Our high for today, though, 71, mix of sun and clouds, and the overnight low down to 47. So a lot of folks have noticed that, have those windows open overnight into today. Could probably do that again once we get into our Tuesday as well, as highs are only going to be sitting at 73 with that 47-degree overnight low. Once we get into the middle and to the latter half of the week, 75 for our Wednesday, 56 as the overnight low. And with that slight increase of temperatures as well, bringing in that chance for some rain onto our Thursday, though likely not going to be anything significant. Still could pop up a couple of showers, maybe even some thunderstorms are possible. Though once we get into the Labor Day weekend, those rain chances move on out. I know lots of folks are looking forward to that, though our temperatures are not going to kind of be into the 80s, typical of what we usually see right around the Labor Day holiday. Lots of folks kind of enjoy it as the last full weekend of summer, and it will be, just not as warm as we've been seeing this summer. 73 is a high on Friday, 74 for Saturday, and 77 into Sunday. We'll have a look at that 10-day planning forecast coming up in our next half hour. But either way, it's looking like it's going to be a fantastic end of August and into Labor Day, which is really hard to believe that it's already this time of year, Mike.